Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. This is Street Champion the podcast, and I hope you guys is with us on this lovely morning. Hey, Monday morning is always great, especially to me and my constituents and my family and friends, and hope it's great to you too. The weather's looking fair up here in the East Coast, Northeast, however you want to call it. I did my morning exercise, folks. Let me tell you how my morning started. Got the wife off to work, got the kids up, did my morning exercise, did some running, did some cardio, took all my meds, my diabetes meds, high blood pressure, you know, just some things or two. And I'm feeling good about coming on this morning, speaking some truth. We got a great topic, folks. I'm going to get it all out to you. Accountability and being accountable for what we need to do in the black and brown community, folks. I got something for your ears today. And we're going to talk about it. But before we get to the main subject, let's go to the sports news. Lord help me. I'm going to give it to you fine and dandy. My Boston Celtics are 0-3 for the year. They hustle. They trying. They going overtime. They losing. They getting blown out. Last night game between the Detroit Pistons, great one. They started off well, up by a good 15, 16 points, but end up losing by a good 6 points, 113-109. They're going to get it together. We are hurting, our star player, our bona fide A1 player. He's still recovering, but he'll be back soon. But hey, they hustling out there, and believe me, we will not be in the cellar. The Celtics will be in the playoffs. Mark my word. In other sports news, the old Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? They ain't been shit. Defense didn't hell up. Dak, 2 turnovers, won a different route. They wasn't on the same page with him and CeeDee Lamb. And the other one, he just threw in someone else's hands, gave the ball away. Let me just tell you, bottom line, folks, Cowboys show up when they need to show up. When they feel like they wants to show up. Let me tell you something. As an avid fan and a loving Cowboy fan since the 70s, God damn it, you got my blood pressure rushing. Got my blood pressure rushing. Every week I'm wishing CD catch a pass. This one, Pickens catch a pass. The running back do his thing. Dak got all the weight in his shoulders. He got his money a couple years back. He's been hurt. Hopefully he's be in the MVP running every week. This is my personal feeling. They let me down. But I'm an avid fan. I'm going to keep being there, folks. But they lost. Hell of a blowout. It was not a game. It was 3-4 seconds. Next thing you know, they got their behinds handed to them. I'm telling you now. 44-24. That's not even a game. That's not something I want you to watch. I'm not even going to do it to you. They did it. The Broncos did whatever they wanted. Bo Nix did whatever he wanted. Whatever he wanted. So, hopefully we get together next week, whoever we playing. Cowboys, keep trying your best. Just get some defense. On that line, in the field. Let's get everybody healthy. In other news, great game, the late game, 8 o'clock game, Green Bay against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Listen, I don't like neither or. Neither or. Don't like them. Don't like neither or, but it was a great game. I swear. I thought the old quarterback was going to bust a vessel last night. Running, throwing precisely. The Steelers went up. Great 10-8 points. Goddamn, Green Bay came back and got busy. Got busy. So, hey, good game. The numbers are good. 25-35. Green Bay. Steelers catch the next game. Hey, sports news, that's what it was. And what it is if your team won or lost, God bless. Well, listen, in world news, Stephen A. Smith, the sports commentator for ESPN, is at it again with the FBI director, Kash Patel. Stephen A. last week on his show allegedly said Donald Trump is coming after a lot of entities to win against him. NFL football, WNBA, who knows? You may be next. He said it just like that. He said, for years I've been saying, he's coming. He's coming. Casper tell her dad said that's the most stupidest thing Stephen A. can say out of his mouth. Now, folks, no matter what you think was going on in the White House or D.C. with politics, let's not jump the gun. We know what's going on. We see what's going on. They're cutting all type of benefits, SNAP benefits, you name it. They're cutting them up there in D.C. We know that. We see it. It's rumored that it's going to be cut. It's rumored this going to be cut. It's rumored health care is going to be cut. Affordable care is going to be split in half or cut in pieces. Who knows? But Stephen A. has got his feet in his mouth every week. Last week it was Jasmine Crockett. This week it's Kash Patel. Who knows? You may be next, Stephen A. You may be next. Mind your business, my brother. Stay one way or another. Or keep entertaining bullshit. That's my opinion. Hey, that's me on Little News, Sports, Reality, DC, World News. But let's get to the main topic. Listen, folks, every day is something going on in this country, especially in DC. The president's in the window. He's on X. You know, Kash Patel's out there. You know, you got big, bad sporting news about the gambling thing. You know, it's a lot of things going out there. But I'm going to tell you folks right now, folks, this is to my black and brown American. I want y'all to stop. Stop for 1 minute. Folks, just because the president called himself cutting SNAP benefits, food stamps, your world is not ending. Your world is not going to pass you by. And if you think for 1 minute you're going to let your kids starve because you're not getting food stamps, you got another thing coming. That's your business. That's something you got to take care of. That's something you got to go out and get it 2 jobs, 3 jobs, for whatever. Do doubles, do OT, all of that. Folks, I'm tired of the black community taking all of these things for granted. Never realizing it's millions of people who never got food stamps, never got benefits, pay for health care to the top dollar. Always have. Millions of them. And yes, it's millions who need SNAP. I get it. It's poor people. It's the under the poor. You know what that is? That's poverty. They need food stamps. I definitely get it. And I feel definitely deeply in my heart, you know, I need food stamps. I ain't going to hold you. I need them. But they ain't going to give them to me. But hey, I got to keep striving and hustling for my family. And I'm not saying you me. I'm not saying I'm you. But folks, we got to look ourselves in the mirror and be accountable. Make accountability on us, not on someone else to keep pointing the finger or keep saying they're going to take something away or keep throwing things at us. Listen, we ain't going to get no 40 acres in the mule. Not today, not tomorrow, or next week, or next month. What we're going to do is go get 40 hours and plus more on a job that we like or that we tolerate. Black and brown Americans, we got to stop loving and liking things that tolerate us instead of liking and loving things that celebrate us. And what celebrates you is a job that you have created on a work skill or educational that you have paid for through college and you got a degree, then you're going to get it. Stop worried about something that tolerates us. And that's welfare. That's public assistance. That's always tolerate us. Listen, we ain't the only ones that need that. We ain't the only ones. Listen, it was white folk who got food stamps way back 80 years ago. Black folks just started getting food stamps almost 57 years ago. 1964. 64. So 62 years. The first black person. And then in the 80s, they got crazy. Started talking about all black people, black women are taking advantage of having too many kids. They lean on the system. So they never wanted to get, it was never for us anyways. So show yourself, not Washington, not J. Donald Trump or whoever else, or your girlfriend who got 2 jobs doing it with a BMW or got a Honda in the back or whatever. You need to show yourself. Show yourself. I'm tired of seeing these memes I'm tired of seeing black sisters and brothers on, oh, they're taking away food. That's bad. They're taking away this. That's bad. No, it isn't. They are not playing. That's a different animal we're dealing with. These are people who always want to be whatever to the blacks and brown community. They always want to look down upon or whoever or shun on black. Listen, we ain't been a minority in 70, 80 years, folks. Let me break it to you slow. King ain't coming through the door. Malcolm X either. None of them. You need to come through the door. You need to open the goddamn window. You need to jump off the porch. UPS, CPS, all of that, hiring. McDonald's, hiring. Hotels, hiring. Malls, hiring. Online gifts and gadgets, selling your own merch, all of that is up for you. We got to show the world that we can come together in unity or not come together in unity with house and be accountable for what we need and what we want. I have a son. Let me break something down to you. He's my very first junior. This kid is amazing. He's one of my heroes, right? Goes out, work every day, pay child support, pay bills, pay mortgages, pay whatever. And guess what? I don't hear a soul or a pinch coming out of him of complaining. He's been paying child support since he known. And it's a cycle. And he's trying to break it. His dad been paying since he was 16. He been paying since he was in his teens. Let me tell you something, folks. Get off your ass and do what you got to do. My baby's doing it. My daughters are doing it. And I'm not saying your kids are my kids. Mine's yours, whatever how you want to have it. I'm not saying my business is your business is my business. I'm telling you from a black and brown community, from a proud black father and a proud grandfather, I'm telling you, a proud brother, proud uncle, a street uncle, whatever you want to call me. Top flight security, whatever you want to say about me. Best politician, poor man's lawyer, whatever you want to say. Best podcaster, yeah, I am that. I'm going to tell you that. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler to my bones. When I mean that, I hustle by any means necessary to take care of my family. And right now, I'm saying to my community as a whole, not my neighbors, not my children, not my grandkids, not my cousins, not the wannabes and all that. I'm saying as a community as a whole, let's get off our asses and look ourselves in the mirror and go get it. Because food stamps is not coming back to you. I'm telling you, and I feel bad for the poverty because only black folk can make it a class. We have made poverty a class. Whenever you know you walk in the projects here, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, a M3, a Honda with the doors up, projects. We have done that. We have seen that. That's poverty being classed up, and we don't give a shit. We make it comfortable. We make it comfortable for comfortability for us. So, folks, we have done it before, and we do it every day. Let's not look upon and shout on the White House. Them folks gonna do devilish things, allegedly, all they want. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Republicans run the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And if you want to move, if you want to make a move, if you want to do something different, get off your ass for the midterm elections and go vote. If you don't believe in vote, get off your ass and go work. Dedicate yourself on $25 a week, $10 a week, $50 a week, $100 a week. Save. Budget. Balance your food. Cut that power off when you ain't using it. Cut the cord. Pull the cord out the wall. Do the little things to make it work. Yeah, my bills are out the ass too, especially my electric bill. I look my wife in the face every day. What's going on? What the hell is good? What y'all turning on? And maybe all of y'all saying the same thing. But listen, folks, we as a black people as black people as a whole, we got to get it together. We got to stop complaining. We got to stop blaming other folk, other color folk, other people, other cultures, and lay down the laws for ourselves. Expect you to do better. Because ain't nobody going to give you shit anymore. And I mean it. And it's personally because I'm hearing all this stuff online, these memes, these suggestions around me. Conversations everywhere. They're cutting food stamps November 1st, right before Thanksgiving. And millions of people ain't never got what you got. Somebody else is doing 3 times worse. Go get a second job. You want to be out there getting your hair done, partying? Yes. It was all nice and you need time to yourself? Yes. But go out there and do something extra. A good 15 hours a week won't hurt you to do extra for extra money for you and your kids. $500 a month for my house and groceries. Can you say that? A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people got a higher bill. $600 light and gas a month. Can you say it? We all dealing with the same adversities. And what you need to do is stop doing things that distolerates it. Start doing things you can celebrate or celebrate you. Because black and brown community, it ain't gonna change unless we do the changing. I seen all these marches all through the United States. No King's March. You know what I say to that? Okay, good and well. But guess what? Nobody's marching about black on black crimes in all these major cities that black folks are definitely the majority. Nobody. Nobody's saying, please stop killing each other. Yo, let's get together. Let's get businesses. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's get a burger place. Let's get a sneaker place. Let's stop buying Michael Jordans and buy something we made. Let's start buying this and get that. Let's stop making Uncle Ben's rich and go put our own rice and beans field. Let's get more organic. Let's stop eating fatty foods, red meat. I don't hear none of that protesting from my people. But you want to get in some protests, no King's March. That's frivolous and that's bullshit. Because it ain't going to get you nowhere. What's going to get you somewhere is putting your money where your mouth at. They taking food stamps, you go out and get more, get a job. Go out and save more. I'm not talking about a hell of money. I'm talking about $25, $30 a week. 15 for Naga Mohawk, electric bill, 15 for grocery. Weekly. It'll work. Start buying double what you do. When you go and get canned goods, instead of getting 15, get 30. Instead of getting 30 rolls of toilet tissue, get 60. The little things help. When you go buy your Tide Pods, all that, just buy the bigger one. America, you gotta start, black America gotta start celebrating what celebrates you, instead of tolerating things that don't even want to see you around. And again, okay, it worked with Target. It's worked with Walmart. Start working with these neighborhood clubs, nightclubs, and businesses that don't like you. As far as downtown Syracuse, downtown Boston, downtown LA, downtown New York. Start winding it down in that black places. It's a lot of black salons, boutiques, restaurants, nightclubs. Start making black first. All this Black Lives Matter and this, no, my life is no better than yours or a white man or Puerto Ricans. Point blank. Put black first. Put brown first. All you got to do is think about it. Get off your ass, black man, black woman, black teen, black children, uncles and aunts and cousins, and what show the world food stamps, slashing Medicaid and Medicare, ain't going to stop the movement in your house or dictate it in your program. And speak about what's right in your community instead of what's wrong. Because I'm going to tell you something, folks. It's 3 leading things right now. Maybe 5 or 6 or 10, but I'm going to give you one first. Black on black crime. Right? It's the worst. Black men and black women are in the house today. It ain't no bullshit. Oh, the black father ain't 65% ain't been there. Or the black mother's doing this. No, 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 no. Blacks are stepping up. Give yourself a pat on the back. Matter of fact, give yourself a look in the mirror and keep going. And for 3, start building your own infrastructure in your damn home. And 4, guess what else is leading? They're taking more of our black kids. More and more. Our black little girls off the street, kidnapping them. Do you understand? Look up the numbers. From 11 to 19, it's almost 100 a day being kidnapped and taken and drugged somewhere for slave crimes, whatever. Let's talk about that. We'll start preventing that by making sure you out on the bus stop with your kid. By making sure your kids know safety rules. Don't talk to no strangers. Stranger danger. Let's get busy, black and brown. We ain't talking about the things that affects us daily. And when you walk past the block and some knuckleheads out there or some loved ones, give them a conversation. It's not always bad. Somebody gonna hear you. Let them know the boys are watching. Or the neighborhood watch is watching. Let them know somebody hiring. Let them know that's his brother. That's his cousin they shooting out with. The east side ain't always bad. The west side ain't always bad. Down the way ain't always that. Because guess what? They coming down on you. And all y'all look alike to them. And all y'all kin to them. Whoever you've been blaming, making the same exact thing. Stop doing the job for them. Stop being ignorant for those who you've been blaming, allegedly, and get to work on you. Because America, black America, brown America, it ain't nothing been provided or built for you. You built it on your own. Even Donald Trump has said it. His videos out there online. Black folks, you ain't been celebrated. You need to be celebrated for this. You built this, you built that. He said it himself in his campaign, 2019. He said it himself. But stop letting people tell us something. Let me tell you what's going around right now that we all looking at, and we looking at the wrong stuff. The NBA scandal, the gambling scandal, Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier. 2 different subjects, but it's gambling supposedly. Supposedly the mafia been around the Chauncey Billups situation. Poker games. Double-sided mirrors. Eye contact. Allegedly. Allegedly Scary Terry Rozier was cleared a year or 2 ago by the NBA. They put in our minds on something else when it's a bigger fish. Food stamps, welfare, child care, health care, HEAP, all of these above. Let me tell you something. I'm not in the Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups bracket. I might not ever be in their bracket, but that's none of my business. So what I'm trying to say, America, or folks, black and brown, stop paying attention to bullshit and take care of you. because the world is watching when you should be watching yourself. America, I'm Jay Works, and this is Street Savvy. Remember, you always got the license to listen to what you want and guarantee it's good for you or not. You run yourself, you dictate you. Make the non-believers responsible for themselves, and you be accountable and lead accountability for you. God bless America. This is Jay Works and Street Savvy, the podcast. Keep listening, keep understanding, and keep learning about this man's conversation. God bless.